Hey folks, this is Do-Rag Wisdom, and we're getting toward the end of the first 3 months of the Birther Bastard and heading into the fourth, believe it or not. And as promised, I'm keeping my eye on the malignant ball, tearing through all of the distractions this creep is trying to pull, recognizing this Trumpin, Putin birther creep as the psychopath that he is, as the liar that he is, the criminal that he is, the traitor that he is. I mean, we have a president now who you cannot even trust. Everything that comes out of this creep's mouth is a lie. Everything that comes out of his associates, out of the GOP, it's all lies. They're revising history. They're trying to make us think that things are this when they're really that. They're trying to make us think that 2 + 2 = 5. So we got to be awake. We got to constantly awake. And I believe that this creep Trump, Putin, birther is waiting for an incident, a really big incident, like a terrorist attack on this soil, something so horrific that he could use to galvanize the public, you know, to get the media, which is still made up of mostly incompetent morons, to get the media to go, oh, he's being presidential. As my favorite media pundits say, who know, you got to watch Lawrence O'Donnell, Rachel Maddow, the Young Turks, Dory, Keith Olbermann. I mean, these are important voices that we have, that tell us, that they're honest, liberal, progressive voices that tell us what it is. And you have to keep, you know, watching them, paying attention. I also read newspapers, New York Times, and the other is the tabloid New York Daily News. I try to keep myself as informed as I can to let folks know who subscribe to me what I've been hearing and I'm interpreting. And I figure, look, I was a teacher for 28 years in the New York City school system. I'm educated, I'm old, I've lived, I know what's going on, and I know bullshit when I see it, folks. And let me tell you, you're dealing with a nightmare president, a nightmare administration, right out of the movies. But we have right now a rogues gallery of James Bondian villains. And you know, if you look at Mike Pence, he looks like a Red Grant, who was played by Robert Shaw. And Putin looks like a James Bond villain. I mean, I'm not trying to make real life into fantasy, but I'm telling you folks, I don't even have to watch like any of these shows that are supposed to be fictional comments on our country, like the House of Cards, which is returning in May, about a psycho president and his psycho wife, douchebag, as they would say in New York. I mean, when I tune in to the nightly Rachel Maddow, Lawrence O'Donnell, Chris Hayes, I mean, when I tune in, when I'm looking on YouTube or Keith Olbermann or the Young Turks or Jimmy Dory, when I'm looking through these things, right, I'm getting these butterflies, trepidation, because I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's like more suspense than you'd ever imagine, because it's real. What are these creeps going to do today? What outrageous piece of crap is Trump going to do today? And the GOP? How many other ways are they going to try to figure out how to screw people over? How are they they going to keep convincing the people that keep voting for them because they think, oh, whoa, whoa, that they're on their side? How many lies can they make up? And now this new one, there's a new low between the relationship between Russia and America, according to Trump, Putin, birther bastard. Oh, we're at a new low now. And just by coincidence, his Fabissina incompetent Secretary of Misstatements, Rex Tillershit, excuse me. Yeah, we're at a low point, Russia and us. Isn't it funny how Trump, Putin, birther, and Tillershit both say the same? Wouldn't you think maybe Tillerson got briefed, got rehearsed, told what to say? Maybe all of this is being orchestrated by Putin? Trumpy boy? Trumpy boy? I want to help you. Oh. Okay, yeah, Vlad. Yeah. Call me Poot. Oh, what are you gonna do for me? Listen, don't worry. This is what we're gonna do. We know that Amerikanskis are getting very suspicious about your connection with me. We know how stupid the Americans are, and they're into like, a lot of entertainment. You got your SAG card? Oh yeah, I got my SAG card. You're a good entertainer, right, Trumpy boy? Yeah. My show Apprentice was okay for a while until Arnie took over. Cut that bullshit now. Okay, this is what we do. All right, we're gonna let you bomb an Air Force base. Let Syrians know. It's gonna make you look really good, and it's gonna distract from the fact that we are connected, and I'm trying to take over your country. Okay? Okay, Trumpy boy, calm down. Trumpy, come on. Trumpy Dumpty, sat on the wall. Trumpy Dumpty, out of the... Oh, please. Okay. I'll do exactly what you say, master. I will do exactly what you say. Oh shit, my hat. It changed. I forgot to tell you guys, the Red Witch sometimes, the Red Sorceress, she sometimes comes through here and plays little tricks on me. And in the middle of a broadcast, she just changed my hat. All right, let me conclude with this, okay? What's my point? The Trump-Putin birther bastard is a liar. His whole staff, the GOP, they're liars. This bombing was a phony. I mean, he did bomb something, but it was all arranged to be a distraction from the true truth. The true truth. Not the fake truth, not the alternate truth, the true truth. 1, he's a liar. 2, the bombing run was arranged. 3, to distract us from. 4, Putin put him into power. Putin put this president, this so-called creep, into our lives with the help of his GOP enablers. He's never shown his tax returns. Never. And yet this creep, birther Trump-Putin creep, is going to mess with ours. Especially poor people, middle-class people, to benefit his rich oligarch friends. You don't need that in your life. So, he hasn't shown his tax returns. He practices nepotism. He hasn't put any of his businesses into a blind trust. He's still in touch with his creepy sons about all his business. He still has problems with the emoluments clause of our Constitution. He's making money from other foreign powers, gifts, everything else you can imagine. He is a lying, corrupt. He is a abuser of women. He is a sexual assaulter. He should have been placed in some kind of prison or a mental hospital thousands of times over. He is mentally ill, and he has his little fingers near the red buttons. That's what you should keep your mind on. Oh, and don't forget his buccaneer full, his bloody buccaneer bucket full of cabinet posts who are dedicated to destroying our government, most specifically any humane aspect of our government. Government programs, social programs, they're dedicated to destroying the environment, to allowing businesses to have carte blanche, no regulations, to poison anything they want to poison, to do what they want to do. He wants to undermine our public school system, our public prison system. In other words, folks, this piece of treasonous birther bastard Trumputin slime, if we allow him to distract us, he will get away with murder. And that's what he's waiting for next. He's waiting for some big event, something that's going to really distract us, to make us think that he's the big hero of the day. He isn't. The Donald birther Trumputin is not only a lying scumbag, he is a coward. He has no right sending other people into combat, danger, and death if he himself never experienced it. He is an incompetent fool, a puppet of a foreign government, out to destroy 240 years of our history.